here. So
Yeah.
we're providing tools for people to work on themselves and self-help and development and wellness, and then having that be an anchor for them, and then be able to go from there to identify the twin flames out in wherever you're at, whether you're in a small intentional community or the global community, that you have some tools and visualizations for your identity so that you have a special key that others can identify with.
Interesting concept. Not only because you mentioned the word twin flames, I'm curious now. I am curious, like, what are you referring to when you say twin flames?
Those that identify with the same passions,
energetic frequency,
and yes, energetic frequency, what their main focus is on as far as character strengths and virtues, which is where we're coming from, and being able to build your own identity in a visual manner for people to understand where you're coming from, not just your aura or your star sign, astrology. No, we're talking about you being able to be involved in defining how you want to interact with others.
Brilliant.
And what you want in your life, what you want to bring in your life, and what you want to share with others about your life.
So Zeke started that group kind of trying to focus towards the Miami side. Been trickling in with contact with him, and like, hey, you want us to just put people over here? He's like, oh yeah, that's great. So now the balance is kind of starting to tip a little bit, and it's really great. Yeah, taking a lot of the same concepts that you've been working with and implementing, like with breath work and how to visualize yourself and self-introspection, implementing that through an onboarding system as well as gamifying it. So to like quickly engage their level of self-introspection, guide the path that they want to go on.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm working on some workbooks today. I'm going to be putting some black and whites for people to color in. We have one activity book already finished. It's the one for the SDGs. So the next one is the activity book on your virtues and strengths. And there's another one that's going to be created based on sectors of society, community development sectors. And each of the workbooks can operate as its own workbook, but also operates in congruence with each other. So hold on, I got a little map I'm going to show you. It goes with a board game, and the idea is for people to start looking at the different relationships that they have with themselves going out into the community environment, team building, but you have to start with self always, right?
Yeah, always.
We always have to start with self. And there's some dice we're developing that will be using this labyrinth as part of the exploration path for people for introspection and team building.
Nice, very nice.
Back up just there. The top diagram that she first showed with one diagram on top and on the bottom. The top is like your personal boundaries going out. And then the one on the bottom is one for sectors of society that's not using the wheel of co-creation, just what we've been able to identify and still want to be able to cross-correlate between different sectors of society's lenses and what they acknowledge to go straight line through. However you're identifying, this is how it goes and how you can attach. And then the maze that has been shown with some studies to help people with some obstacles like ADD or autism with coping skills and balance the brain.
Yeah.
So they can attain more grounding.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And-
Absolutely.
And ability for, this improves sense making skills. I mean, and with the combination of all of these pieces, you can play it so many different times, and it's always going to be different.
Nice.
Because you have little cards that you can put on the board as you're taking the path in, and the reflection process goes inward and then it goes right back out. So you're basically doing problem solving in a fun way.
Nice. That's awesome. So is this going to be like a virtual game, or is it the intention is it to be a physical game?
Both.
Ah, nice. Wicked.
Gotta be
love it.
compatible, right?
Yeah, I love it.
And
Excellent.
this is what Zeke is presenting to the people down in Florida. There's a lady who is looking like she wants to invest, and so I'm just continuing my part. I'm doing my part.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, I do believe that we are at the point in transitioning. I feel like more and more as the days go by, I feel like there is a collective energy shift that's moving us into the space of receiving and creating, receiving for creating. And I know in my heart, like I had spoken to him just last night, and I feel that even though there may be challenges and there may be hurdles and there may be obstacles, it's really an opportunity for refinement of an ask, or refinement and recalibration and realignment to what we want to manifest. And our primary goal would be to maintain the focus. So I like that you are staying on your point, staying on your focus, maintaining your vibrational point of attraction, so that we can all manifest the things that we want to manifest. The last couple months have been quite energetically challenging for me. But that said, like I will always say to everyone, the goal is for us to just maintain our point of awareness, our focus. And when we have that focus and we see each challenge and hurdle as really an opportunity for recalibration, then it's easier to overcome. And so I'll give you a little update as to what I've been creating